Now, what would you be doing for humanity at age 51 beside your regular job? Think about it. Well, a truck pusher in Accra's most popular foodstuff hub, Agbobloshi, on meager earnings, is feeding at least 10 children and some adults with a fufu meal every day. He says it's a divine call he cannot ignore. JoyNews' Komla Adom caught up with 51-year-old Yeboah on a wet, rainy Friday at Agbobloshi and reports that even though he has to pound the fufu on his rickety truck when it rains, he is not deterred.
About 6 hours of rain, which lasted overnight, left Accra's most popular foodstuff hub, Agbobloshi, inhabitable. Commuters had a really tough time negotiating the mud-stained market. But they were not the only ones affected. At this part of the market called Inzima Station, a 51-year-old truck pusher, Yeboah, was up high on his four-wheeled truck. This time, not loading or offloading it, but pounding fufu to feed some underprivileged children and adults. Anybody who saw this was out, just as I was. Food is halfway ready. His neighbors tell me Yeboah does this every day before he leaves for work. Today, the fufu meal had palm soup to go with it, some snails, salmon, and perhaps anything you'd like to see in a typical Ghanaian soup, especially if you live close to a market. Yeboah stammers, and so he struggles his way through telling me how much feeding these children cost him. Not less than 50 cedis daily. I share the food among the underprivileged children here. I cannot see them go hungry. I find joy when these children do not go hungry.
You say yes. He's
been at this for 2 years. Today's meal appears somewhat special. It will feed at least 15 children.
Yes,
I have in the soup snails, salmon, chicken, herrings, and the like, with a spice of dawa. Yeboah moved from Tema Station to this place to continue his business as a porter, work which earns him about 80 cedis or more daily. His 3 children and wife live far away at Bodriase, and for the better part of 10 years, he's been here in the capital, striving to make a living. But the travails of city life will not deter him from doing good.
Okay, say to me, 10 components. Yes, I'll be all right to them. Yes.
I am satisfied if I feed even 10 children and I spend between 50 and 60 cedis.
If I do, the atlas, the team but myself, I want to do the 50 Ghana CD, 50 Ghana CD. And myself, I know that, but this money, but I go feel spend it to them, but the people want to chop, but everything, but it will be all right.
Residents here appreciate him for the gesture. They believe he could feed a lot more underprivileged children here if he earns more money. Mercy has seen him do this for nearly 2 years.
And say obwa enkwala but oni bi nti enkwala ne nam ho saa na ya na hawom nti say onu aduane na ode chema enkwala unsa say salaka truck ne ye onu ani dia eno na ode ye adwuma wa ha nti ye besre se ne mo ama behu ye.
He has a good heart. He tells me the gesture is a divine call. We hope others will emulate.
Say monso mo hwe empanifo na asabia bi wo mo nsam no omutimi hwe na mo boa yen a ye ni bi no.
Sani wishes he could support Yeboah every day, but his finances would not permit him. He prays for blessings for Yeboah so he could extend his benevolence to many other children here.
And he has been cooking day and night, even spraying the food to the children over 15 children. Outside people we don't know. We see him holding food to supply outside. Okay. And the money, plenty of the children too. And Yabo, he has been down in it over 3 years over. All the children are the 7, they are around here. So Yabo is 100%. What Yabo is doing is a very nice, good to us, a good citizen Ghanaian. It's a citizen Ghanaian, and the supply is supplying to the children. We have foreigners inside, but he don't do it. He don't select. He just separate anyone, whether you are what, whether you are red or green or black.
Before long, food was ready, and Yeboah would go and supply his longtime friend Ampong with a bowl full. From here, he would walk almost 300 meters, meander through the stalls and shops to deliver the food to this guy, whom he says has been his backbone since he came to the city. Here, a quick silent prayer is all that's required. One good turn sure deserves it, and Yeboah is walking that Papa. Gesture.
Oh, sometimes, okay, about 3 days ago, we bring me some. The next day, if you check around about 3 days, every day you blame me the food.
What you go tell him? As he take the food, come give you the chop. What you go tell him?
That I say, thank him. Okay. Every day, God bless him. Okay. All the days for his life.
From here, he would go back and prepare to feed the children with what's left. Heartwarming gesture despite the obvious challenges. Yeboah's kindness is inspiring hope in many children here at Agbogloshi. It appears those hopes will remain alive as long as Yeboah has food to give. Komla Adum, JoyNews, Agbogloshi, Accra.
Fufu on Wheels is how Yeboah is helping children and reaching out to children and helping them stay alive. Well, that is the story in Ghana.